Good morning. This is Courtney.
Countyfairgrounds and Cool K here. Do I have a fair coming up, the Wyoming State Fair?
Yes, you certainly do. We open next week on Tuesday the 13th.
Hi. All right, so what I usually do when I start these things is I ask for a little bit about the history of the event. Do you know when the event started?
Yes, the Wyoming State Fair was founded in 1905, and so we've been going strong for 119 years, and we're looking forward to the next century.
Oh, that sounds exciting. You going to be around for the next century?
Gosh, I hope so. I've been taking my vitamins.
Okay, darling, how's the parking? Because that's the first question people ask.
Our parking is actually really good. We're super blessed to have a pretty large facility with ample parking, and all of it is free. And so it is first come, first serve. And we do have ADA parking on grounds, as well as we offer shuttles from our parking lots, and those are also ADA accessible.
Oh, that's good. All right. So if I'm an old person coming in the gate, what would you suggest I do first?
I would suggest getting the number off of our Facebook page for the Blue and Gold Taxi Service, because that is actually run by our state FFA officers, and they use the tips that they gather from that shuttle service to help fund their special projects for the year ahead. But you can park at any of our parking lots, call them directly, and they will actually come to Carside shuttle you onto the fairgrounds and take you wherever you need to go, so you have the best possible experience.
Yeah. Us old people can't walk that well.
Gosh, well, our fairgrounds is built on a hill, and so I need the Blue and Gold Taxi Service.
Okay, what about kids? What if I got a whole bunch of little noisy kids under 12?
Oh my goodness, there's so much for little ones to do at our fair. The thing that we're especially proud of is a program that we launched last year called Everyday Ag. It is completely free to participate. It is a full grounds tour that is completely immersive, and it teaches you about how agriculture is truly in every part of our day-to-day lives. So you see it in the food court, you see it through an audio tour throughout our barns, and then even up throughout our static halls, where we help teach kids about how their favorite hobbies and commodities are related to agriculture. It culminates with a scavenger hunt prize, and then anybody that completes the full hunt is entered to win $500 cash.
Oh, that sounds like fun. I bet has that been going on for a long time?
We just launched it last year, but the thing that's pretty cool about it is we built it all so that way other fairs could use it also. And now we've got nearly 30 fairs across the country utilizing the program.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's a neat thing.
Thank you.
Okay, so what about grounds acts?
So this year we've got some really fun stuff. We have the Sea Lion Splash joining us, so we will have sea lion shows every day. We also have the unicycling unicorn. We've got Michael Mesmer, who will be doing a family magic, danger magic, and hypnosis show. And then something new for our lineup this year, we have collaborated with a statewide competition called the Wyoming Singer-Songwriters, and they are actually helping us to produce all of our live music on the fairgrounds that's included with your fair admission. So we'll be able to celebrate the best talent across the whole state of Wyoming throughout the week.
Oh, that sounds fun. By the way, I've interviewed Michael. He's great.
Yes, he is. He's fabulous.
Okay, all right. So what about food? That's always a question.
We've got a great mix of new food offerings and some of our traditional fair food offerings. We even have a vendor that has been at our fairgrounds for over 50 years. So it truly is a multi-generational tradition to go to Jackalope Catering and enjoy some of the best food in the West. And we also have, of course, the classic Cowboy Burger from Rotary. They're celebrating their 42nd year serving up those burgers at the Wyoming State Fair. And we have people come from all over the region just to enjoy those burgers.
Okay. So what's your favorite fair food? I always ask the managers that, too.
My favorite fair food is cotton candy. I think the pure sugar just helps me keep running.
I could debate you about that, but I won't.
Yeah, I probably could use a little protein.
Okay. All right. So then we're going to talk about the carnival. Is the carnival included with the price of admission?
No, the carnival is a separate price. We do offer tickets or wristbands, and something that we're so appreciative that our carnival does for us is they also offer a mega pass that is good for all 5 days of the fair for unlimited carnival rides. So it's super helpful for folks that live close to the area that want to make the most of their fair experience and come every day, and especially for our participants that are going to be staying on site with us for the duration of the event.
Okay. All right, let's talk 4-H buildings. That's always a big part of these things. What do you got?
Oh my goodness, we are super blessed with our 4-H and FFA programs, and we're doing a couple of new things this year. So we've got pretty extensive buildings. They're fairly new. We've got one that is 80,000 square feet, and that houses all of our beef and our sheep. We have a 60,000 square foot barn that houses our swine, and then we've got 2 open air barns for our goats and our open sheep shows. So we've got no shortage of livestock at the Wyoming State Fair. But something that we do that is super special is we actually have a Champion of Champions competition where the kids that won Grand Champion at the county fairs across the state, they come together and they celebrate and compete head to head, where every kid that is in that ring is a champion of one of their county fairs. So it's really competitive, but it's also just a great celebration of all of our counties throughout the state and those kids' efforts throughout the year.
Yeah, kids work hard at 4-H, I know that.
They do. And this year we've also been able to increase our payouts. The last couple of years we've done, well, actually, probably the last 20 plus years, we've done pretty minimal payouts for our grand champions and reserve champions, totaling about, $400 or $500. And this year our cumulative payouts are over $21,000. So we, thanks to the generosity of folks from across the state and honestly surrounding states as well, we've been able to really help them to make their state fair experience extra special.
Okay, let's talk stage entertainment. That's always an important part. What have you got? What evening entertainment acts are we talking?
So we have nightly grandstand entertainment. We kick off with the Ranch Rodeo. That is a super fun tradition. It was brought back last year by an incredible group of volunteers that have stepped up to make it a sustainable event. And then we've got 2 nights of PRCA rodeo. We're actually one of the original PRCA rodeos in the country. We date back to 1910. So we were PRCA before PRCA was PRCA. And then we shift to motorsports later in the week. We do a figure 8 race on Friday night. And then we do the demolition derby on Saturday.
Okay. All right. Well, music, entertainment, singers.
Yes. So we'll have over 20 different stage acts throughout the week of the fair, and they are all affiliated with the Wyoming Singer-Songwriter Competition. And so it is truly a celebration of the best of Wyoming.
All right, so then the evening entertainment stage acts, they cost more? They have to pay more for tickets?
Nope, all of those singer-songwriter showcases, those are all included with your fair admission.
Oh, okay. All right, so do you have any paid admission things for the evening that are special?
We do have those grandstand events that I mentioned, and each of those is a standalone ticket.
Okay. All right, well, one of the things that I always like to ask you guys is you're a state fairgrounds. There's other events that occur there during the year. So do you know what comes up after the state fair?
Yes, so just last year's a great example of this. Outside of the state fair, we ran 479 event days, so we are busy. Right after the fair, we actually get ready for the Wool Growers Ram Sale that is celebrating, I believe it's 99th year at the Wyoming State Fairgrounds. So I mean, just really deep agricultural history and a great way for us to kind of start to celebrate that fall season as we transition. We also switch back to having private events such as weddings and quinceañeras, and then we shift gears a little bit more to more fall-centric events like our Harvest Festival that will happen in October.
Okay. All right. Thoroughly enjoyed talking to you, and hopefully this will help some people find out, where to go and stuff. Oh, one of the things I forgot to ask, what about restroom facilities? I take it they're readily available?
They are. They're readily available, and then any of the areas that we don't have permanent, we bring in portables just so that way we can make sure that we are creating the best experience possible for everybody.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Courtney. We'll get this up and get this posted, and we'll get you some traffic.
Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.